Hello everyone, Ted the old Star Wars nerd here. I hope you're doing well, and I want to thank you for joining me tonight as we read some Star Wars headlines. Alright, well I had not done any news the last couple of nights because I hadn't been getting any feeds on my phone or anything. But I went and checked my Google feed, and I had messed it up trying to make new ones the other day. I was kind of wondering what had happened, so I went back and found some stuff, so gonna do some news tonight. Alright. So let's get it queued up here. Alright. Let's just start off with Star Wars. Rogue One actor Alan Tudyk won't be in Andor series. Yeah, I heard this earlier today, and that's not nice. I was really looking forward to seeing K2SO in the Cassian Andor series. He was the best part of Rogue One. The K2SO actor says he isn't currently in the Andor series, but hints at an appearance in another season. Oh, well, maybe he'll come in. Well, yeah, I guess that might make sense. If they start with Cassian Andor back early enough, I guess, it could probably be before he met up with K2SO and reprogrammed him. So, yeah. But still, I'd like to see Alan Tudyk do that. Did a great job on that in Rogue One. So he won't be appearing in the Andor Disney Plus spin-off series, at least not yet. The TV show, which is a prequel to Rogue One, will star Diego Luna as the titular rebel Cassian Andor. They're shooting it right now, but I'm not in it. But if it stays on the air, stories keep getting told, I'll end up there, Tudyk told Collider. He clarified that he would be in the series eventually, just not in the first installment. I'm going to be in the show, it's just that the story that Tony Gilroy, series creator and Rogue One co-writer, oh very cool, is telling doesn't involve K2SO until later on. I can't be too specific, but I can definitely say I'm not going to be in the first season. Well, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'm looking forward to that then. So, I know a lot of people aren't looking forward to this Cassian Andor series because really who asked for it? Kind of like the Solo movie, but the Solo movie, yeah. I think I talked about this in another one. I started off saying it's not that bad, but then I remember Pando, Lando, and the other things that they did with the Falcon, and yeah, it was bad. Oh well. I'm still looking forward to it. I want more Star Wars, and I want it all to be good. I want to enjoy all of it. I don't have Star Wars fatigue and never will have Star Wars fatigue. Just give me more, but not make it suck, please. So, okay. Next. 10 Forgotten Rebels from Legends. That's not really news, but I'll give it a look-see real quick. X2? Never heard of him. Instead of being a clone from Jango Fett, X2 was cloned from a Jedi named Fallon Gray. It would be really cool if they would give where that came from, what the source of that is. Probably a comic. Looks like it was probably a comic. Kuran? Yeah, don't know who that is. Jobin. Corwin Shelvey. Cole Sarah. He was a friend of Han Solo. Okay. Bossk-Alan. I know who that is. That's very familiar. Yeah. What have I read him in? Oh, yeah, okay. He was in with the Yuzan Vong. Yeah. He was in the New Jedi Order. Okay. Those were good books. I enjoyed that. I enjoy it all. I know, I keep saying that just about everything. Nope, don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Juno Eclipse. Oh, okay, that must be from, what do you call, The Force Unleashed 2. Haven't played that one. I played The Force Unleashed. Got to the very end of it. Hadn't finished it, but I'm at the, Emperor fight. Rune Sewell. Yeah, that's neat. Forgotten Rebels from Legend. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I don't know much about them. Antstream Arcade to host classic Star Wars games. Well, that's cool. Classic Star Wars video games will now be available on game streaming platform Antstream. Never heard of them. Retro games platform Antstream Arcade is adding beloved retro classic Star Wars titles to its extensive library of fully licensed games. Will be made available on a single platform for the first time, including the entire Super Star Wars series for the SNES and Star Wars for the NES. Unlike game classics like Grim Fandango and titles from Monkey Island series, wait. Adventure game classics like Grim Fandango and titles from will also be coming to the platform. Starting today, subscribers to the Antstream service will be able to play the following classic Super Star Wars titles: Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, Super Return of the Jedi. Nice. That is awesome. I've been playing those games on my PC for a while, but I use it just an emulator, which is probably all they're going to do too. But, you know, that's very cool. That's very cool. Very cool. I'm all for that. I love those old LucasArts games. So there you go. Sign up for Antstream and play Super Star Wars and Super Empire Strikes Back and Super Return of the Jedi for the SNES. Those were awesome games. Hard as hell. I've done some videos where I cheated my way through and got to the end of each one of them. So yeah, they're all pretty cool. But yeah, hard as hell when I played them back in the day on a real Super Nintendo. I had Super Star Wars, and I think as far as I ever got was the Sandcrawler. I can't remember. You have to go watch that video. I talk about it. And but yeah, hard games. Bossk goes solo in Star Wars Bounty Hunter special. Very cool. Oh, from a comic that's coming up. Oh, that's neat. Very, very cool. Launch. The Disney Plus show The Mandalorian unfortunately has yet to feature Boba Fett or Mando in these comics. May have to look into that. Bossk is awesome. If you can, check out my video watching Scorekeeper. Scorekeeper fan film. It features Bossk in it, and he's badass in it. Oh, so very cool, very cool. Might have to check that out. I love Bossk. Star Wars finally explains how the Sith Wayfinder works. Don't care. Star Wars shows reportedly adapting Heir to the Empire for big crossover event. I've heard something like that. I keep hearing rumors that they're gonna do something like that. That they're gonna use Ahsoka instead of Luke. So, yeah. Season 2 of The Mandalorian set the stage for 3 spin-offs without impacting the central plot, and fans now have the Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and Rangers of the New Republic to look forward to. There might be close to a dozen Star Wars shows in the works for Disney Plus, but those 4 in particular will occupy their own corner of the universe and presumably cross-pollinate in a number of ways outside of the main characters. And yeah, and there's talk of Robert Downey Jr. becoming Grand Admiral Thrawn. I'd go for that. I'd go for that. Very cool. I don't know if they could do... The only thing that doesn't really bother me, I don't think people would go for in that, was it the Heir to the Empire and the whole clone of Luke and the Luke Skywalker with the extra U, you know, and Joris Sabath, or however you say his name. I don't know if people would go for that. So that's why I don't see them doing the Heir to the Empire. It's just too much for the casual fan. It's, you know, better left in a book. I mean, who's to say? I mean, they could take anything out of it, but I just don't think they'll do it. But I've been wrong before. I hope I'm wrong again. I hope I'm wrong. Star Wars Marvel's Anthony Mackie shows off his Boba Fett helmet collection. Nice. So he likes Boba Fett. During a segment which was billed as show and tell opportunity, musician Reggie Watts asked Mackie if the helmet was functional, only for Mackie to get so excited about talking about the character that he went and retrieved another Boba Fett helmet, inspiring more awe from the show's host. This is a mock-up of the actual helmet that was worn in the movie, so it has all the dents and all the scrapes, the actor expressed. But my motorcycle helmet, I got my makeup artist in Cincinnati to paint it. I should go get it next time. Can I run and get it now? Oh, very cool. Let's see. Can we? How long is that? It's a 4-minute segment. Oh, I don't want to go through 4 minutes. Just kind of skip through it and see it. That's very cool. Jeremy Bulloch signed it. Ah, Jeremy Bulloch signed his helmet. Nice. Nice. Look at that. Very cool. And as you know, of course, Jeremy Bulloch played Boba Fett in The Empire Strikes Back. There you go. I'm hoping he'll show his motorcycle helmet. There it is. That's his motorcycle helmet. Nice. Excellent job on that. Very cool. Very cool. Ooh, ooh. Very, very cool. Nice. Okay. Next, 10 amazing Star Wars things you never knew existed, but only in the comics. A light whip. Light whips are cool. Mercenary droids. Let's see. Lightsaber rifle? What? I think I have seen that. What was that? Order Sith 9? No, I haven't seen that. Lightsaber rifle was an extension of sorts to the usual lightsaber. It had to be fitted inside the rifle in a space carved out, and then it could be used just like one would use a rifle. Jocasta Nu was one of the more famous characters to use a lightsaber. One major problem with it, though, was that it could only fire 5 shots before making the lightsaber unstable and susceptible to exploding in a massive blast. Okay, I don't get why, but I don't get why you'd want to put a lightsaber inside a gun either, but whatever. Mercenary droid, BT-1. That's Dr. Aphra's droid, right? Yeah. He hangs around, yep, into the hands of Dr. Aphra, yeah. That's the droid that hangs around with Dr. Aphra. Carrion Spike. I've heard of that. Heavily featured in Poe Dameron comics. Where did I hear about it then? Because I haven't read those comics. I don't know where I've heard that from then. I can't remember. Anyway. Rare Crystal? Okay. Something that Palpatine got his hands on. Reliance 1. That was the... No, I don't know what that is. The Sword of Cassian. Introduced in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge comic series. Oh, no wonder I hadn't heard of that. Yeah. Archangel 3. No. Light whips. I've heard of light whips. They're supposed to be really cool. And 000. 000. Oh, yeah, I thought so. He's another droid that hangs around with Dr. Aphra. Well, that's a lame story. Jon Favreau reportedly planning Star Wars holiday special. That would be alright. Set in the Mandalorian universe. What the heck. That Lego holiday special was pretty funny. The Lego holiday special was a lot better than it should have been. You know? Because, featuring Rey and all that. I'm not a big fan of Rey, as you know, but that was a really cool holiday special. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. So, yeah. Plot details are non-existent at this stage, but Boba Fett famously made his debut in the original, and given that he's getting his own spin-off next year, you'd imagine he'd end up being involved once again should the project end up happening. Yeah, and if you haven't seen the Boba Fett cartoon from the holiday special, I did a video on that one also. Go check it out. Dark Trooper Hot Toys. Yeah, I saw Az and Robert Meyer Burnett talking about these. Now, there's just no way I'd ever be able to afford any of this stuff. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, I saw him looking at that. You got Mando and a Dark Trooper. And I thought he showed one that had Luke on it. But it was probably Luke photoshopped into it because they were talking about how his cloak or something didn't look right. And it was something like that. They showed Luke like in front of him. Either that or they're just trying to keep it secret on here. Very cool though. Dark Troopers look cool. I'd like to have one, but yeah, there's no... Priced at $260 for one? For one. I mean, that's just outrageous. I cannot fathom paying that much. Well, yeah, I can. I just can't do it. Anyway, Star Wars tweet commemorating MLK Day met with backlash. Yeah, I heard about this too, and I know a lot of other people did videos on it. How on Martin Luther King Day, they didn't say anything about James Earl Jones. As on his birthday, they wished Marie Tran a happy birthday instead of, James Earl Jones. That was not right. That was not right at all. And, yeah. John Boyega got the raw end of the stick on that one. Just no good. I mean, he was set up to be one of the three main characters of the Star Wars sequel trilogy, and they just threw him to the side. Very cool. Yeah. Gotta really wonder what's going on over there in Lucasfilm Drive or whatever they're at. Star Wars theory. Luke's failure with Grogu explains his cryptic Last Jedi comment. While it's been long assumed Luke was referencing Kylo Ren with his Star Wars Last Jedi quote, some believe he was talking about Grogu. Oh, seriously? I mean, come on. It's the same argument people have when they're talking about the original trilogy and the prequel. Grogu wasn't around when The Last Jedi was made. He wasn't a thought. So no, it wasn't. That's not what he meant. What he meant was what he said. I've seen this raw strength only once before, and it didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Oh, he's thinking maybe they used that talking about Grogu, because he failed Grogu. That's just, yeah. Because of this, the thread asked why Luke would train a fearful Grogu when he was tempted to murder. Luke didn't know he was. Luke walked into all this, looked at the guy, looked at Grogu, knew he was sensitive in the Force, just grabbed him and got him out of there. If he knew that he was afraid and had all that fear in him, like Ahsoka said, he never mentioned it. But Luke was just there to get him and get him out. And, of course he would then start training, but he has to go evaluate him and talk to him more and learn more about him, of course. He's not just going to run off there and start training without talking to him and learning more about him. So, anyway, that's a fallacy. That's a bad argument. That's just a bad argument. Luke showed up, rescued Grogu from the whole situation, and took off. So no, he wasn't talking about Grogu in The Last Jedi. That's just ridiculous. 10 Star Wars video game franchises needing a revival. All of them. All of them need a revival. Bring back 1313 they're working on. Make another open world game. All this stuff. Battle of the Sith Lords. That was cool. I don't think I ever played it, but I remember that game. I remember them talking about that game, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty cool. Okay, so anyway, Project Ragtag. I can't remember that one. No, I never heard about that one. That'd be cool. Knights of the Old Republic, yes. Knights of the Old Republic, if they could redo that, remaster it somehow. I love the first one. The second one was pretty good. Everybody seems to like the second one more than the first one. I like the first one more than the second one. The second one kind of, to me, it just kind of, I don't know. The story wasn't, I don't know. Just didn't grab me, and then it just ended. I don't think I liked the way it ended. Okay, The Force Unleashed. Force Unleashed is good by itself. You don't, yeah, you could bring it back with a sequel. Don't remaster it or anything. Just, yeah, do another one. Force Unleashed 3. I don't know what they'd do, but, yeah. Especially now, oh, that throws a whole wrench in the game thing, too. Because Disney says that all Star Wars canon is flat now. The games are just as canon as the movies, is just as canon as the comics, and just as canon as the books. It's all on the same level, which is silly. They're going to run into too many problems with that. They're going to have to do what George did and put the movies at the top and tell people you can do whatever you want to, but you can't contradict what's in the movies. Tell whatever story you want, but you can't contradict the movies. Bounty Hunter. Heard of that one too. Supposed to be a replacement for the 1313 game that was canceled. Jedi Knight. Those were some cool games from the Jedi Knight series. Kyle Katarn and Jedi Academy. Those were good games. Masters of Terras Kasi. I know the name, but I thought... Yeah. I never played it, but I always thought Masters of Terras Kasi was supposedly a bad game that nobody liked. Yeah, heck yeah. Lightsaber duels. Bring them back, make them better. Oh, Pod Racer. That was a cool game. Episode 1 Racer. That was an awesome game. They should definitely redo that. That was fun. Republic Commando. I never played it. Heard it was pretty good, though. Very cool. Very cool. That's it. Yep. I'm all for it. Bring back all the games. What is this one? Gilgamesh. What is that here for? Sorry. Don't know why that's in here. Will Harrison Ford reprise Indiana Jones not once but twice? Oh, please no. Just let him retire. Have you seen him lately? I mean, he still looks good, but he's not he's a little slow. He's a little slow. He's 78. So I'm going to have to say, even though I would love to see it, I don't think they should do it. Unless they're talking about doing it in video games. Yep. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe he'll come back and play Indiana Jones on a video game. I'm all for that. Let him voice it, even though his voice doesn't sound the same. But still, that'd be cool. 24 minutes. All right. Getting toward the end. The Division developer, massive, developing open world Star Wars game. Yes, please. While The Division 2 hasn't been the mega success that Ubisoft is hoping, Ubisoft is making an open world game. And we still don't know anything about it other than it's going to be an open world game. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Old Star Wars games from the Owl Cow already did this. Yep. So you can go to, what's it called? Antstream Arcade and play the old Star Wars games from the Super Nintendo. Fun, but hard. Paramount Plus to feature Indiana Jones series. Really? No. No way. No way. No news yet on where. Oh, okay. The use of the term plus, notwithstanding the 4th March rebrand from CBS All Access elevates the streamer internationally with Paramount Plus, also including Nickelodeon, MTV, BET, and Comedy Central. Very cool. No news yet on where the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles will be, but given its original home on the Disney-owned ABC network, it would be logical to assume that home to be Disney Plus. That'd be cool if that's what they're talking about. Bring back those. Yeah. Bring back the Young Indiana Jones series. That was a good show. All right, last one. We've already done a story on Alan Tudyk not being in there. Yep, it's the same thing. He's not in there now, but he will be later. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, that's the end of that. Hope you enjoyed that news segment. Kind of fumbled over a few stories, but hey, it's all fun. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I am Ted, the old Star Wars nerd. Please leave a comment below. Click the like button. Click the subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications, okay? Thanks again for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. You take care, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.